Playing the story mode. What the fuck was that?
Yeah,
I
I'm
meant
on
to
one.
make a rant about, or not a rant, but like a whole my first impressions of the drone master class too. But I'm not even so sure I'm even gonna do that, because I don't think it's worth. I guess I could do it. Maybe I could just do it right now. Though I wanted to look at all the perks and stuff. I don't have all the perks in my mind. I played with that class and I prestiged it one time. I'm gonna be honest with you. People like I've seen a lot of people use that right now. I even have somebody on my friends list that uses that right now. Um, for what it is, it's an okay. It's okay. It's cool if you say are by yourself or whatever, and you need to be aware of like say like you're shooting in one direction, but like you know how zombies come up from like behind you and stuff. It's good for that. It's real good for that. It's good for that. But other than that, nah, I don't know about it because it may get kills with the pistol. It may stun shit with the stun gun, which personally I think the stun gun is a better attachment than the pistol because I was doing some testing myself and I saw that the stun gun can miss. The stun gun can definitely miss, which is a problem, especially when you have it. If you were to put it in a stationary position, which I would assume you would probably want it to be stationary and use the pistol. You don't want it to be stationary and shoot the stun gun because it, like I said, it can miss with that and it'll just be shooting off charges and shit for no real reason and not hitting anything because it shoots at an angle. It doesn't just shoot and just automatically hit them. Like it runs on an aimbot. If you watch the drone actually shoot stuff, it actually shoots it shoots with aimbot just like the your regular AI teammates do, how they just zip from target to target to target. That's just how they have aimbot coding in their with their AI. That's just how all games really do it in all reality. Don't run the stationary drone with the stun gun. Probably run that with just the pistol if you had to. Other than that, don't do that. As far as like the one where you the other one where it's 100%, like you get 100% more damage for like 6 seconds and then it automatically goes away. That one's like whatever. If you want to choose it, choose it. That's not really, it's not really noteworthy at all. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm like, go for it if you want to go for it. It can probably help you out in a pinch, maybe. If you know how many, which there's no way you're gonna know. You're not gonna know what kills is on because I think it only can go up to like 15 kills, maybe a little bit more than that, depending upon what certain perks that you choose. Um, I was hoping for the next four perks to at least include either an additional weapon. You know what I mean? Like one of the later perks. I mean, and like some of the red, like the crucial ones, like the red ones and shit. The secondary set of red ones. I was hoping for that to contain like maybe an extra charge, like an extra like few more kills that it can do, like it'll stay longer. No, we're not. And it's something like it's real basic. It's real basic shit. I would say that the last two perks, like the third and final one, are like the more beneficial ones to the drone class. But other than that, it's not really all that beneficial. I may not be saying too much. I'm not saying it's a bad class. It's just it has its time and place. And right now, because everybody's using the drone master, there's people on extreme that are using the dream master and are using it in situations to where it's kind of messing up the flow of like, because I haven't seen, yeah, there may be people who are able to play with like, because there's I don't it'd be me, I'm playing with something else because I'm not gonna use an extreme, I'm playing on extreme, mind you. I'm not gonna fucking play a class that just came out as like my equipment charge. I'm not gonna do that when I can run medic, I can run exterminator, I can run hellraiser, I can run slasher, I can run gunslinger. I can run all of these classes and fixer. Almost forgot about fixer. I can run all these classes if need be, but yet I'm kind of stuck running medic because all of my teammates want to run drone master and they can't heal themselves. So I have to be stuck playing one way because otherwise we will die. Because people are not good about their health. People are reckless. They go and they activate swarms and then they and then they don't just sit still and plant themselves. They instead go and run off and try to fucking beat the swarm, when in reality you need to just kill these dudes, because everybody, at least 2 people are almost guaranteed to die when the swarm gets activated. If you try to make a break for it, almost at least 2 people will. I guarantee it, almost at least 2 people. It's kind of a contradiction there, but whatever. You get this general picture that people will die and lose their equipment charges. They'll lose their med kits if they have one. They'll lose stuff because of that simple mistake there. When in reality, in extreme, you don't need to be perfect. You don't even need to be close to perfect. You just need to be like smart about your decisions. And a lot of times that's not smart. It's really not smart. If you fuck up, okay, cool. Let's all, like, I forgot what mission it is. I think it's the finale. Yeah, it's the finale to the very first episode. Those who are not aware what World War Z is, you're not gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. Hell, you probably already don't know what I'm talking about. You get to this part where there's like a shit ton of zombies underneath. Typically, I'm not gonna lie to you, 9 times out of 10, my teammates aggro those zombies one way or another. Now, there's sometimes where it's not their fault. Sometimes it's where the game will send extra zombies at us, and the game will, because there's like a certain RNG in place for each individual time you start that finale. Because sometimes in certain areas you'll get turrets, or sometimes you'll get landmines, or sometimes you'll just get zombies. Those are the 3 different set pieces between 2 different areas. There's the area before the area that I'm currently talking about, and then there's the area the area that I'm talking about, and it can be those 3. The best case scenario is the zombies. You want the zombies, alright? And to not have a lingering, there are so many people who fucking call me on this game. It's so ridiculous, but you want the best set piece you want, I feel like, is the zombies, because if there's landmines, the game may send more zombies at you that are already aggroed, who will come and possibly set off those mines, and all it takes is one of those mines to get set off, and then a swarm is after you. So I would prefer, I think, in my personal opinion, that having the 3rd set piece is the best one, or whatever, you know. I don't know if there's like a set A, set B, set C in the actual like coding there or not, but in the way I laid it out, set C, which is the zombies, it would be the best case scenario, because then you could just take them out and just be on your merry way. If they send more at you, just take them out. It's not an issue. Mines and turrets and shit is a problem. They don't put turrets on the other one. You only get B and C. Only zombies or landmines, or both. 9 times out of 10, my teammates set off that swarm, and then they just book it. They just go. They just go. You know what I mean? This one dude I got on my friends list, he was about to do the same shit until he saw I didn't follow him. I kid you not. I don't know if I got it recorded or not. I'm gonna have to look and see when I'm making this rant. There's a few things I want to implement and throw in there. If I even have the clips, you'll see them. If I don't, then fuck it. He went and aggroed the zombies. He went and aggroed everybody, and I didn't follow him. And it was just me and him, and it was like the 2 computers. I did not follow him when he tried to make a break for it. He turned around and looked at me, and he was like pinging. I think he was pinging or some shit, telling me to like come on or whatever. I'm not doing that, because it's stupid. You aggro them or whatever. Let's just take these dudes out, because they come through. It's not like they only can come from like 2 different ways. Everybody's gonna be watching the front anyways. Just kill them. They're not gonna get up there that fast to where they can just swarm all of us. All right, we'll kill them all before they get up there. And there's an ammo case behind us. Just take them out. There's no reason to have that added stress of them chasing behind us. Then there's the potential of that scripted event ahead, which will lead to more zombies being aggroed to us already. So, and then we gotta wait for the elevator, which is really not that big of a deal. Like, to have them right on our tail is unnecessary. When you could just simply just take them out, calm down afterwards, everybody reload their weapons. If anybody lost any health, let's just try and take care of it if we can, and then we just move on. Have some patience with it, you know what I mean? Like, but like, that can't happen when you're just playing with random people and then they just fuck it up every time. Like, I can't tell you how many times where I played with people and they come into campaign mode on extreme and they don't even got a suppressor on a pistol or they primary, the secondary or primary. The secondary gun comes with a suppressor, but then they'll buy the DLC and then they'll select the pistol with no suppressor. And you're playing campaign. Why? I've quit so many of those matches because that happens so frequently. That happens so frequently on extreme of all places. Why make it harder for the entire team? It's like people don't have no kind of like respect for their teammates when they come into a match. I understand that if you want to call everybody that you play with is trash, whatever. You can. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, okay? But damn, when you come into the game and you already fucking everybody over just simply from a weapon selection standpoint, from your weapon modifications, and you can't even do nobody no justice there, wow, you are selfish. And the lack of respect is showing so fucking blatant. Like, damn, dude. Like, you're not even trying to win. Especially when you go ahead and use that weapon. It's one thing if your primary weapon is something that you don't want suppressed because it's a just in case. Because, I don't know, it may have more added damage for whatever reason. Even though I looked at all the weapons, the added damage is not really worth it. If in all reality, it's not. It's just like a little bit more. But it doesn't really mean anything. Like, it doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. At least not from the gameplay that I've played. Mind you, I'm a 999. I've been playing the game for a very long time now at this point. And I know a thing or two about the gameplay. So it's one thing if you want to do that, but just use your pistol. Just have a secondary weapon with a suppressor. That's all I ask. Why come into it and still fuck everybody over by sending swarms after everybody? And these people aren't doing it intentionally. They'll come into the game and be like, and then they'll hold the right direction button, which is like the refuse button, i.e. to say it, and the kid to be like, my bad, or whatever. Some shit when they aggro the entire swarm, and then we all die. And then, is it really that person apologizing if when you go back into that same lobby, you give that person a second chance, and he does not change his fucking weapon modifications? He's the first one to ready up, and then they go right into it, and he does it again. He does it again. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you, bruh. Regardless if that's how it goes, what the fuck, dude? The game has fun. There's fun to be had with it. The Drone Master class is okay. It's okay, but I wish so many people wouldn't just use that class. Like, at least fucking grind that class first. You know what I mean? Get it to I don't know, at least like Prestige 3, because like I said, Prestige 3 and 4 of that class is gonna be pretty dope. I feel like they're going, or not dope, but like not to like hype it up, but it's gonna make the class better. It's gonna be a better experience for everybody with Prestige 3 and 4. I feel like it's gonna be, or at least for that particular person who uses the Drone Master. The best features about it is being able to potentially send a drone out to somebody else, and then that drone can either protect somebody, or like it can go and protect somebody if they say like they were on their last leg or whatever, like before they get incapacitated. It gives them a masking effect. I mean, for those who don't know, the masking effect, it allows a person to get away from the zombies. Let's just say that the screen will go blue, and you'll be able to run away from the zombies because it'll mask you. They won't be able to tell where you are, so you can either kill them or get away, whatever. And I think that's pretty cool. The other thing about it, when it depletes, if you were to send your drone out to somebody else, it can give a temporary health boost, which is like, I think it's like damn near full health or some shit like that. Damn near. It's the same thing as like a stem pistol boost, which is pretty dope. That's pretty cool too. And they made some other modifications to other classes too, which I still don't know all of them. I don't know how I feel about that, because I think my biggest gripe with the entire update is the fact that they changed the 35% on the med kit. I don't know why they did that. I'm gonna have to do some more speculation on that, but I'm not a fan of that, because I used to use that 35%, and that shit used to kind of come in clutch. Who would have thought 5% would have made that big a deal? Because it goes down to 30%, and I kid you not, that perk works so, like, it does not work nowhere near as much as it used to with just 5%. There's been time frames where I have healed my entire team. Like, I've healed at least like either all 3 of my teammates or myself included in that, and 2 other people, and I still wouldn't get it. I still wouldn't get that extra, because what it is that person will get healed, but I'll have another med kit already on standby without me having to go and get another one. And that, removing that 5%, sometimes I can use it on, I used to be able to use that med kit on one person and then use it on another person, and it would be like, it would almost kind of be predictable when I could get it. Now it's less predictable. It's even less because some like again that 30% is that less that -5% is really showing. It's really showing. So I don't know. I know I'm talking in circles here. I'm kind of I'm all over the place. There's no real structure to this, but it's just because I just got some opinions about some stuff, and I've been holding the shit in, and I don't really know. I'm just here talking, and this is the perfect setting to do it. The dude's driving me around. I'm in a limo. I'm playing this boring ass game. I'm just in the mood to rant right now. So I figured this was the best time to do it. I may clean this up in a future rant, in another video. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I don't think it's really worth it in terms of the drone. In terms of making a separate video on it, that's why I just went and implemented it here. Or maybe I may just section these off depending upon how I edited these. I don't really know yet. Yeah, just my closing thoughts on everything, just by one. So let's go with live service games. I hate it. I hate the standard issue on it. I hate it. I don't like the direction of it. It will probably be the ultimate reason why I end up retiring from gaming. And I'll just leave it. I'll leave that point at that point. 2K. All I'm gonna say about that is I wonder when NBA Live is just gonna make another game, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. I said my piece on it. World War Z, or my fault, Rockstar. I just hope that they can do something worthwhile. That's just something that's productive in the long term, and not something that I'm just going to be immediately bored with if I'm not playing with somebody. Because really the only reason why I play this game, that and just to go into the fucking casino. It's the only reason why I play the game. And World War Z to finish up everything. World War Z, fun game. There's fun to be had. Wish they would fix those issues with those fucking updates or patches or whatever the fuck you want to call them. They take up time to install, so who knows? But I wish they would just fix the shit up. Fix up them technical issues, but other than that, the game is fun. It's fine where it is. It's probably the best game I didn't played. One of the better games I've had on my console, other than War Theater, or wherever the fuck I haven't played War Theater, Blood of Winter. Haven't played that game in a while, actually. But it's probably like the second my second most fun game that I have is World War Z. Played the shit out of that game. The Drone Masters thing, it's an okay class. Right now it's in everybody's head to keep running that class, which is fucking up my extreme campaign run. But nevertheless, as far as the class itself goes, there's few good things. There's some good sides to it, and there's some downsides to it, and that's kind of where I'll leave that at. And that's in general, not just with the Drone Master. But fuck you. Fuck both of y'all niggas. Yeah, just leave that be. And I'm sorry for rambling this long. It's whatever. Alright, I'm done.